before the balls-to-the-wall mayhem of Man of Steel, but after the balls-to-the-wall nonsense of Superman 4, there was the balls-to-the-wall boredom of Superman Returns. After Warner Brothers canceled Superman projects by Tim Burton, McGee, and director Brett Ratner, prepare for Bryan Singer's bland mix of homage, sequel, remake, and reboot in this hobootquel that takes everything you love about the older films and just kinda does that again.
You really shouldn't smoke this thing.
They can be a great people color, then we should be.
I certainly hope this little incident doesn't put you off flying.
As you off flying.
Statistically speaking, still the safest way to travel.
Christopher Reeve is Superman, and Brandon Routh is doing a pretty good impression of him. He's the same dorky all-American hero, but with a brand new twist. Now, he's also a deadbeat dad who knocked up Lois Lane, then left for 5 years to go double-check on some rocks. But Supes isn't the only throwback at this Donner Party. Kevin Spacey stars as Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor, with his life sentence overturned in the worst court decision since O.J.
The appeals court called Superman as a witness, and he wasn't around.
Lex is free to pursue his stupid real estate schemes.
You're building an island? Why?
With his stupid sidekicks and collection of stupid wigs. Whoa, no way! Did that wig grow up to become Jesse Eisenberg? After 5 years of letting Earth fend for itself, Superman has returned to get back in the pants of his ex-girlfriend. Watch Kal-El super stalk Lois Lane,
Why do you order Chinese if he's allergic?
who still can't spell,
How many F's are there in catastrophic?
has the password you'd expect Lois Lane to have,
Try Superman.
and constantly lies to her perfect boyfriend about her one-night stand with Superman.
I spent the night with Superman.
Come on. It was the title of an interview.
Which means James Marsden has now lost girls to Superman, Wolverine, and Ryan freaking Gosling. And in the end, gets rewarded for his loyalty by raising a kid who might not even be his.
You are not the Hulk.
Suit up in your Sunday best, because if you thought Zack Snyder was way too on the nose with the Jesus imagery, Bryan Singer will really nail you in the wrist with it, as Superman falls from the sky doing cross arms, has his side pierced with a spear, dies and comes back to life, and floats around in heaven listening to prayers, which is all pretty ironic considering Superman was invented by 2 Jewish guys from Cleveland. So get ready for some of the best Superman action, and arguably the best Superman action sequence in a film where Superman rescues a ton of people, and yet still has time to be a boring Moby Dick. See, Zach, you can have it both ways, but don't let the action fool you. Watch as the sleepy remake gets bogged down with tons of boring stuff like moping, newspaper reading, crystal fondling, the one song you can play on piano, Parker Posey silently reacting to things, waiting for stuff to happen.
Wow, that's really something, Lex.
Wait for it.
And a final battle where Superman faces off against an inanimate island. Starring Christopher Routh, Damsel in Distress, House of Shards, Super Muppet, Cyclops, Kal-El Penn, the Batman v Superman script, and why is Parker Posey in this movie, and why is she holding an enormous glass of olives? Man of Feels. So Lois still doesn't know Clark Kent is Superman? Even after they had sex? I mean, come on, it's so obvious a child could see it.